How do you make a woman feel desire for you, even when she doesn't seem interested at all? I want you to pause and really think about that question, because most men who ask it are not trying to manipulate anyone. They're not trying to trick someone into feeling something artificial. What they really want is to understand why their genuine effort doesn't seem to create the spark they hoped for. Maybe you've experienced this. You meet a woman who feels different. There's something about her energy, her smile, the way she speaks. You feel drawn in. So you do what you believe is right. You're kind. You're attentive. You text back quickly. You compliment her. You try to show consistency. And yet, her interest doesn't grow. If anything, it feels like the more effort you give, the more space she creates. And that's confusing. It can feel unfair. But I need you to hear this clearly. You're probably not doing the wrong things. You're just doing the right things in the wrong emotional order. Attraction is not built through logic. It's built through emotional experience. I'm Dr. Elena Hart, and today I want to walk you through something deeper than surface-level advice. I want to help you understand how desire actually forms in a woman's mind and body, so you stop chasing outcomes and start creating presence. The first thing you must understand is this: you cannot force attraction, and you should never try to. Desire is not something you convince someone into feeling. It's something that awakens when certain emotional conditions are present. Most men approach attraction through proof. They try to prove they are stable, loyal, intelligent, kind, capable. Those are beautiful qualities for a relationship, but desire does not begin with proof. It begins with emotional tension and curiosity. If a woman feels completely certain about you too quickly, her nervous system relaxes into comfort, and comfort is wonderful for long-term bonding, but it is not the same as desire. Desire needs polarity. Polarity needs contrast. And contrast begins with presence. When you walk into a room, are you centered in yourself? Or are you scanning for reactions? Women are highly attuned to emotional cues. She may not consciously analyze your posture or breathing, but she feels your internal state. If your energy says, "I hope she likes me," that subtle seeking shifts the dynamic immediately. If your energy says, "I am comfortable in myself whether she approves or not," something changes. Grounded presence is powerful because it signals emotional stability, and emotional stability feels safe. But here is where most men misunderstand something important. Safety alone does not create desire. Safety plus strength does. That strength is not aggression. It is not dominance. It is not loud confidence. It is calm certainty. It is moving slowly instead of rushing. It is speaking clearly instead of over-explaining. It is allowing silence without panicking. Silence is incredibly attractive when it is held confidently. When you stop trying to fill every gap with words, you create space for tension to build naturally. And tension, when it is warm and respectful, becomes chemistry. Another mistake men often make is constant agreement. You think being agreeable makes you easier to like. In reality, constant agreement flattens polarity. If she says she loves something, and you immediately mirror her excitement every time, the interaction becomes predictable. Predictability lowers emotional stimulation. Instead, when appropriate, gently challenge her perspective, not to argue, not to dominate, but to create contrast. If she says, "I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning," you might smile and say softly, "That sounds impressive, but I'm not convinced you enjoy it." You say it with warmth, eye contact, a slight playful tone. Now there's energy. Now she feels something. Playful tension activates emotion. Emotion activates memory, and memory fuels desire. Attraction is rarely about perfection. It is about emotional activation. Let's talk about availability. When you like someone, your instinct may be to increase effort. You respond immediately. You clear your schedule. You prioritize her above your own structure. It feels generous. But excessive availability signals something unintended. It signals that your world reorganizes instantly around her presence. And when your world collapses into her, she subconsciously feels the weight of that focus. Desire grows best when both people maintain independent centers of gravity. You must have a life that feels full without her, not as a strategy, but as a reality. Purpose is deeply attractive because it signals forward movement. When a man is engaged in his growth, his career, his physical health, his friendships, his curiosity, his time has weight. And when time has weight, attention becomes valuable. You don't ignore her. You don't play games. But you don't orbit her either. Balance creates intrigue. Now I want to address something that many men misunderstand completely. Vulnerability. You may have heard that women want emotional openness, that's true, but vulnerability must feel stable. If you share deep wounds too early or express insecurity in a way that seeks reassurance, attraction can drop. Not because she lacks empathy, but because the emotional dynamic shifts into caretaking instead of polarity. Healthy vulnerability sounds like this. I used to struggle with confidence in my early 20s. It forced me to build discipline and self-awareness. Notice the difference. There is ownership, there is growth, there is stability. You're not asking her to fix you. You're showing depth without emotional dependency. Depth is attractive because it signals complexity. Complexity creates intrigue. Let's move into something subtle but powerful. Attention. Not constant attention. Intentional attention. When she tells you something meaningful, a childhood memory, a goal, a favorite place, remember it. Bring it up naturally later, not to impress her, but because you were present enough to care. Being seen emotionally is intoxicating. When a woman feels understood, not just admired, something softens. And when she softens emotionally, desire can expand. But remember, intensity must build gradually. If you escalate emotional intimacy too quickly, you can overwhelm the dynamic. Desire thrives in gradual unfolding. Now let's talk about unpredictability. This does not mean being inconsistent or unreliable. It means not becoming emotionally transparent too quickly. If she knows exactly how you feel, exactly when you'll text, exactly how you'll respond, the mystery dissolves. The brain releases dopamine when there is anticipation, when she wonders slightly, when she thinks about you between interactions. Anticipation fuels desire. If every card is on the table immediately, the emotional game ends before it begins. That doesn't mean hiding interest. It means pacing it. Let her invest. Let her lean forward too. Attraction is reciprocal. If you're always leaning in, she has no space to move towards you. And movement toward creates emotional ownership. When someone invests effort, they value the connection more. Now, I need to say something important. Even if you apply everything I've shared perfectly, not every woman will feel desire for you. And that is not failure. Chemistry is mutual. Alignment matters. The goal is not to make every woman want you. The goal is to become the version of yourself that naturally evokes interest in the right ones. When you focus too heavily on making someone feel something, you lose yourself in the process. And self-abandonment is never attractive. True magnetism comes from self-containment, from emotional regulation, from direction, from calm power. If you cultivate those qualities, your energy shifts without you saying a word, and women feel it. They may not articulate it, but they feel it. Desire is rarely logical. It is emotional. It is energetic. It is built through moments of tension, depth, safety, and curiosity woven together over time. If you found yourself overgiving in the past, don't judge yourself. You were trying to love the best way you knew how. Now you know better. Now you understand that attraction is not about proving your worth. It's about embodying it. Slow down your movements. Slow down your speech. Hold eye contact a second longer. Let silence exist. Maintain your purpose. Be kind, but not eager. Be warm, but not available at every second. Be deep, but emotionally steady. And most importantly, detach from the outcome, because desperation for a result is felt immediately. When you are okay whether she chooses you or not, your energy becomes lighter, and lightness creates space. Space allows desire to grow. If this resonated with you, stay with this message. Rewatch it. Internalize it. Attraction is not a performance. It is alignment between emotional states. Work on your internal state, and the external responses will shift naturally. I'll see you in the next video.